Alright, assuming this is actually... Alright, there we go. Hello people, I'm ChillierSpore, and assuming my recording is actually recording me and my audio and the game's audio, this is Dying Light, and this is going to be the first video, not in a series of Dying Light. I'm not going to play through this entire game again, but the first video in a line of something I'm going to start calling Unedited Reviews, where I do unedited, unscripted, all natural, no filter reviews of the game and my opinions on it. Now, in light of Dying Light 2 coming out is why I am doing this. I'd rather be playing Animal Crossing right now, but we'll see. Alright, so starting off here, I am going to mention one thing. I'm trying to get all my words planned beforehand. When this game came out in 2015, and the new one's supposed to come out, I'm assuming this year. I have not seen much of it, but they're putting out lots of footage of it, so I'm assuming, I believe it's safe to assume, that the game will be coming out this year. And I died instantly. Awesome. What a way to start this. Anyway, this game does that a lot, and bear with me as I do not remember the controls. But I want to start with saying when this game came out in 2015, I hated this game. I didn't like it. I didn't want anything to do with it. I wanted it to not exist. There were too many zombie games at the time, in my opinion, because I believe the next year, Dead Island came out. And more of my friends were talking about that than this, and it's parkour based. I want to play games where I fight things, not have to run away. Now, where the art of running away, i.e. parkour, is a huge factor in this game, it's not everything. And when you get used to the combat and you get some decent weapons, this weapon used to be decent. I don't know why it sucks all of a sudden. You used to be able to take off most zombies' heads in one hit, but when you get used to the combat, it's pretty easy to maintain, and whack up some zombies. Now, I'm hoping that they'll step there. Okay, why didn't that instant kill you? Oh yeah, that's right, I have the grapple hook, I forgot. I don't remember any of the controls. Of course, the grapple hook in this game is freaking OP. And the second one, I believe they are making it, and I'm going to break this roof. No, I'm not. Okay, well, usually those break. But I believe in the new one, this Dying Light 2, they're nerfing the grappling hook a little bit because it's super OP. This is basically Spider-Man in the zombie apocalypse over here. Is it F to melee? I don't remember. No. I'll tell you one thing's for sure, I'm going up here and they can't get me. Also, the grappling hook gains way too much stamina experience. Now, that's something I want to point out. This game's experience and leveling meter has a character level, as well as, I want to say, power, which is what you do in combat. Basically, when you kill zombies, you get power experience. And then stamina experience, and I believe one other thing. But each one levels up differently, so you can take time to level up one thing or another, and the max level, I believe, is 24. As you can see up in the top of the HUD here, my power stat, which is the rightmost experience meter, is at 24, which is the max, I believe. And the max player level is 30. I wish there was more, but, there just isn't. Now, I'm gonna do not that. I believe it's this key. So the map is pretty big. Just do brief show off. It's pretty huge. It's decent. I will show off the other side, but because there's two places you get to go to. Well, two main places you get to go to. But oh my lord, I have so much stuff. But the mechanics of this game are basically don't use weapons that cause loud noises, like the gun, because they'll attract the horde. I will show you. If my frames can catch up enough for me to actually kill one of these. Okay. As you can hear, the screams of the damned are now coming after me. Basically, everyone in a certain radius is now alerted to my position. Hopefully my frame rate catches up a little bit with the actual frame rate of my computer here, so my video doesn't look like total crap. But this game's got a lot of things I really don't like about it. I don't like the fact that it's parkour based, though. Once I got used to it, it was okay. But in the end, I think I give this game a 6.5 out of 10 because it's not that great. It's okay, but it's not. It's like if there's something else to play, I'm gonna play it. You know. But if you like zombie games, you like parkour, you like those types of things, then this is great. It's exactly what you want. Now I'm trying to find.
I've got a special deal for
There you go. To go to Old Town. That's the other place. Yeah, I know you have special deals for me. Be quiet. This game's not terrible by any means. It's just it's not something that I'm super into, and that's the point of this review. I recommend going and seeing other people's reviews because there's a lot of people who really like this game. I, however, am not one of them. Now, there are aspects I like. I feel like the combat. Hello, masked person. I feel like the close quarters combat stuff, like swords and all those things, super cool. The grapple mechanic, OP, but super cool. The gun mechanics, it makes sense. You know, when you're fighting hordes of zombies, it's always a generic zombie trope is that they hear those sounds and it pisses them off. Okay, I guess that guy's just gone. Also, don't know why I just threw something. Oh, because I don't have my grappling hook equipped. You have to have it equipped. That's the other thing. It's kind of... Okay, there we go. Now when I use middle mouse, I can fly over here. I don't have any bolts. I don't know why I don't. Oh, I have every other bolt. Let's use impact bolts. Crossbow is awesome in this game. Oh, they're all freaking out. Oh, those are humans. That's another cool thing is there's like human factions in here that will like attack you and all that. But what they don't know is I'm alerting the horde that they're there. But yeah, like this game, it's got some nice things. It basically feels almost like a zombie survival, like Assassin's Creed game, because you can climb up buildings, you can run, you can, you know, it's a little much sometimes, and it's kind of annoying. Also, the range on this grappling hook is impressive, but there's just, I want to say that it's enough to like keep you entertained for at least, I mean, I have like 55 hours in this game, if not more, and you know, every now and then it's like, okay, I really like playing it, but in the end, it's like, when there's anything else to play, I'm gonna play it. Now, I know I've said that twice now, but I just wanted to, you know, that's kind of like my big point, is that it's like, it's a decent game, yes, but if you have anything else, like, I'd play anything else over this, to be honest. Well, not really anything else, but a lot of other things. Now, as I was saying about combat, and this is kind of going to be like the end of this review here. I know I haven't really showed off much, but like the game is massive. I can't show off everything within the time frame that I wanted to set for myself. But some of these mechanics are actually cool, like some of the little finer details. That's pretty cool stuff. But I guess I have that on now. Bear with me. Here we go. I can't use it there. Then I will go there. Some of the mechanics of this game are really good. Some of them, they're not. One super annoying part that I really disliked about this game was that when you fight this guy, the main villain, Rice, every time you encounter him or some big important boss fight, now I'm saying boss with like air quotes here, they take away all your weapons. And you have to like scavenge for stuff, or they give you some like basic, low end weapon that's just junk to begin with. But like, I hate that. It's annoying. It makes no sense at times. It's like there's one when you do this arena mission. It comes later. It's kind of a spoiler, but I mean the game's been out for 5 years, so if you haven't played it, that's not really my issue at this point. But in this arena thing, they take away all your weapons and he throws you this crappy little machete. It's like that mission when you first play it. It's actually pretty hard. I mean, I want to say that I think I died the first time I played it. But anyway, when they take away your weapons, it's just kind of annoying. It's more of an inconvenience. It's like they're faking difficulty by inconveniencing you. Of course, you still get all your weapons back when you complete the mission, but it's super annoying because immediately after, then you're just getting shot at. And you have nothing. All you can do is run. So. But on that being said, I want to go back to the combat. The sword combat in this game is super freaking satisfying. Like,
Troy, I found a poster promoting some sort of challenge.
I've already beaten all these, day and night. I have the achievements to prove it.
You copy?
To prove it.
Troy is
Anyway.
out of range, my friend, but I will gladly explain challenges to you. I am Bozak, and my challenges are posted all over town.
That's another thing. There's another mechanic around here. If you jump from a building and land on a car, it instantly breaks your fall. It makes no sense. There's like no physics in this game. Also, he's freaking loud. But the combat in this game is super satisfying. Like when you take off a zombie's head, like it's super satisfying. You have a bad day at work or something like that. You just want to take something out on something. Well, go virtual. Find a zombie like this guy over here, and just hack his face off. It's his arms, his head. Take him all off. It's super satisfying. It reminds me of like For Honor. I don't know if anyone still even plays that at this point. It's turned to kind of a crap game in my opinion. It started out as crap and became crap again. I might have to do a review on that later. But the combat is super satisfying. Like in For Honor, when you take someone's head off, like with an execution, when you're doing like 1v1 or something like that, it's super satisfying. And it has good weight to it. It feels good. It flows good. Another thing that I really like about the game is the crafting. Now, crafting nowadays is definitely overdone. It seems like everything's a crafting game. Animal Crossing, the new one, New Horizons, it's a crafting game. I'd love to do some videos on it, but I'd have to do a lot of funny editing and all that. But I might look into doing that if anyone's interested. I got plenty of Switch games I could try to record. Other than that, like the collecting materials and crafting and the quests, like the side quests are way more fun than the story quests. I feel like the story quests, there's just not enough. They go by, and sometimes they're kind of long, and other times it's just like, well, that's it. That's the end. I haven't even beaten the last mission, but it's been so boring. What the heck are they all doing? And he just killed himself. Well, guess what?
I'm not done with you.
Yes, but I'm done with you. You know what? Actually, I'm so done with you that I'm gonna pull out my gun. And I'm just gonna shoot you. And your friend. Oh, he actually survived! Are you kidding me? He fell off the roof and he survived. Okay, well, you know what? I have these. These firecrackers are great. But anyway, with the crafting system, it's actually super, super easy. You just have to have the parts. But you can pretty much craft most stuff, if not everything, like in your inventory. Like when I go here, and I go inventory, or blueprints, I can craft all of this, like, if I have the parts for it. Like, let's see, can I craft heat wave? No, because I don't have a compound bow and I don't have 3 more steel tubing. But, like, this is not, that bad. It's actually pretty good. I definitely I really like it. I can craft a hell of a lot of arrows. But this game's got its issues, but it's got some good parts. I'm hoping that the review is decent enough. I'll try to get better at getting all my words right, but the controls sometimes suck. But no, like this game it's decent. It's not terrible. It's not that great. Um the story's kind of short. The DLC, or at least one of them, I like the one where you get to play as the night zombie, but the or the night infected, or whatever you want to call it. But this other DLC, which is supposed to be like a continuation of the story, it's so boring and it's so overly hard. At least for me, it was. And that's pretty much what killed me on the game. Like, I enjoyed this game up till like the last story mission that I have, which is, I believe, to confront Rice. But most of the battles thus far with these guys have been pretty anticlimactic, in my opinion, and it's just like, alright, well, I'll give you a 6.5 out of 10 because the combat feels great, the bullets feel great, the physics are great, like, a lot of the mechanics are great, the visuals, I mean, I'm playing on pretty low graphics right now, it's actually mostly all medium except for shadows, and some of the ambient stuff's turned off. But all that stuff, like, the game still looks great, and it's still super fun to play at times, though I will be uninstalling it after I finish this. But to finish, like, this game's got a lot of mechanics you see in pretty much every game, like the looting people, loot boxes, crafting, stuff like that. But, it's just what this game has, and I like the way they do it to a point, and, at other times I don't like it. But this game is what it is, and like I said, 6.5 out of 10, there's plenty of places to see, the visuals are decent, the physics are kind of meh, like, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. The combat is what really gets me, even though this game is more based off of, basically, the art of running away. This game's still great. Now, because this video is getting long, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little video here, and I hope to see you guys on some, later videos. I'm hoping I can do a couple more of these, maybe do a little bit better, kind of write down some of my points that I want to make beforehand, or at least think about them a little bit more before I jump right into it. And yes, thank you guys once again so very much for watching. I will see you guys on another video. Until then, have a good one.